I want to find the voltage drop Vx across this 12 ohms resistance using source conversion technique. So first I will convert this voltage source and series resistance and this one into a current source and a parallel resistance. So the current source there and parallel resistance here. So parallel resistance will be the same, 10 ohms, and the value of the current source will be 50 divided by 10, so that's 5 amps. So that's there, and then we have the 40 ohms here, and this one we can change this one because this is where we are interested. Across this one we want to find the voltage basically, so that's there. And here we have the 8 ohms, and I'm changing this part, so that is the 20 ohms comes here, and then the current source value will be 40 divided by 20, so that will be 2 amps. So like that. Now what I will do, if I look at it, I will combine these two parallel resistances into one, and these two current sources, this one and this one, they are in parallel basically because there is nothing series in between them. There's just a parallel resistance, so I can actually add them up. So what I will do here, the 5 amps stays the same, and the combination of 10 and 40 ohms parallel is 10 times 40, which is 400, divided by 10 plus 40, which is 50, so that's 8 ohms. So that's there, and this is 12 ohms. Here what I will do, the 20 ohms resistance stays the same and the current sources are added, so it's becoming now in that direction, and the value is, since they are in the same direction, that the value will be 8 plus 2, that's 10 amps. So like that. Now I will convert, so I can see so current source and parallel resistance, current source and parallel resistance, so I will change them to convert them to voltage source and series resistance. That way I will end up having just one series circuit. So the value will be 5 times 8, 40 volts, and the resistance 8 ohms will come here, and this one is 12 ohms, that's our unknown Vx, and this part also changes to 20 ohms, here stays the same value, and 20 times 10 is 200 volts, that's the voltage source, and polarities are accordingly just the current, like the current source, like this current source drives in this direction, so voltage polarity like that. That's for the other ones too. So here we have like that, and this one is 200 volts voltage source, this is 40 volt voltage source, but they are acting in opposition, so the current that will be in the circuit will actually flow in this direction, we can see that. So let's say the current will be 200 minus that will be 200 minus 40, so 200 here, and then minus 40 ohms, sorry 40 volts, and the resistance, sum of the resistances will be 8 plus 12 plus 20, so that is the current. So current here will be 160 divided by 40, so that will be 4 amps. 4 amps will be the current. Now we need to find Vx, and as we can see, the Vx polarity is given in the question in this direction, but Vx will be negative since the current is in the opposite direction, so I times 12 will be the voltage, so that will be 4 times minus 4 times 12, that is minus 48 volts. That is the desired Vx in the circuit.